Yo, what is going on YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. Um, so in this video, I got a couple things to go over. I had some people asking some questions, stuff like that. So I wanted to answer those. The first one that came up was somebody said, or was asking about my tattoos. They saw them in one of the last couple videos I did, and asked me to show them off, kind of explain what they are, stuff like that. So currently I have two tattoos. Plan on getting more. Right now, the tattoo artist I go to, about a 4 hour drive away, and he's kind of busy since everything pretty much just opened back up here. As far as like tattoo parlors and stuff like that, so he's fairly backed up on appointments and stuff like that. So I'm kind of giving it some time to clear out before I go get my next, probably two or three. Um, so like I said, I have two right now. The first one I got was back, I want to say January, February 2014. And it's this one here. It's kind of hard to see. But so the design for this one I actually drew about, I want to say 15 years ago. I was really young, just kind of messing around, drawing random shit. And then was it 2014? It may have been, no, it was 2015 I got it. Because 2014 is when I went into the Air Force. Early 2014, I want to say May 17th, my grandfather had passed away. That was during the time I actually made some videos while I was out staying with my grandparents at that time. And he had passed away May 17th, 16th, 17th of 2014. So I ended up taking the design that I drew and used it as a kind of remembrance tattoo for him. So it's got the design, it's got his name across the middle, and the years 46 to 14. And that was the first tattoo I wanted to get. Because I was always told by my parents, you can't get tattoos until you can pay for it yourself, blah, blah, blah. Of course, that shit changed when it came to my little sister because they fucking paid for hers and went and let her get her shit done, which is stupid. But so that was my first tattoo. And for anybody wondering, getting a tattoo here is probably one of the easiest places to get it. I actually fell asleep for the 3 hours it took them to do it. So wrist area, stuff like that, if you haven't got a tattoo but you're thinking about it or worried about how if it hurts or anything like that, that's an easy place to get it. The second tattoo I got was probably March, sometime between March and May of the same year. My mom was in town, and we had always talked about going to get a tattoo at the same time. So when my mom came to visit, we just went to one of the local shops, which I regret doing because the coloring and everything faded on it. But the second tattoo I got was this one here. And for context, I am a huge music fan. I listen to pretty much any kind of music, as long as you can understand the words, the music's actually good, stuff like that. Um, I was a marching band student in high school, a lot of stuff like that. I play guitar, play piano. I used to sing a bit. I don't really sing too much anymore, but so I was a huge music fan. So I ended up drawing a dragon in the shape of a treble clef and got it done a while back. It's actually supposed to be like red and orange down through the flame. Of course, like I said, It wasn't done very well. The coloring faded. So I'm not 100% sure if I want to just get it recolored or redone, or if I want to get it covered with something else. I haven't really decided yet. Um, the next tattoo I'm getting is already planned and drawn out. Will actually be across the backside of my right forearm where the cross is at. A friend of mine passed away December of 2013, and I am getting one done for him across right there. I plan on one across my back. Um, kind of still working on the design for that. I don't really know 100% what I want. I'll probably end up getting one done up here and down this arm. And I kind of have an idea for one to go down my rib cage, but that one I know is going to suck to get because I am not the biggest person. I don't really have a lot of fat or anything to kind of absorb it. Um, and I was talking about pain on this one, how I fell asleep, had no issues. I started to when I was getting this one done until they got back to this part here, because that right there hits that soft part of the skin right underneath your arm. That part actually hurts quite a bit, or it did for me. Like I said, I don't have a lot of fat or muscle or anything right in there, and that hurts a lot. So I feel like that's going to be an issue when I get one done here. Probably the same on my back once they get around my spine. Um, but we'll kind of just wait and see how it goes. Um, but yeah, that's the tattoos I have right now and kind of the future plans for them. I already know I will not get anything above my collarbone. I just don't like the way it looks. For me, I don't care. Um, so yeah, it's all right with tattoos. The other question I got was my about my hobbies. Like, what do I do outside of work, outside of this channel, stuff like that. So, like I said before, I play a little guitar, play a little bit of piano. Um, I said in the last, I think the last video, um, I would like to do more graphic design stuff, like design logos for companies, uh, animation, stuff like that. I do a little bit of that. Um, my probably my biggest hobby right now is it sounds dumb, but it's eating. So I started a diet, if that's what you want to call it, probably about a month ago, maybe 2 months, month and a half, something like that. Because I am, say, about 5'8", and I only weighed when I started. I weighed 105 pounds. Now that is not a lot of weight. I am extremely underweight. So I met up with a nutritionist, kind of, and kind of set up a eating. I don't really want to call it a diet because, eh. Um, but I believe like the normal intake for somebody is supposed to be around what 3,000 calories, something like that, per day. And I am currently eating about, I think 8,000, 8 to 9,000 a day. Um, most of it is rice and either beef, bison, or venison. My breakfast usually includes 2 cups of rice and probably half a pound of some form of red meat. Because I am anemic as well, which means I have an iron deficiency in my blood. So red meat actually helps with that. Um, I get a lot of controversy about this. I eat a lot of steak, but I eat my steaks rare. Not a lot of people like steak rare. In my opinion, if you poke it with a fork and it moves at you, it's still good. The blood adds extra flavor for anybody that disagrees. But yeah, I ate a lot of red meat and stuff like that. That honestly takes up quite a bit of my time prepping food, stuff like that. I do enjoy cooking. Um, I like cooking Italian food, stuff like that. Some of the other things I do, I mess around with music production. I don't really, you know, put music out, but I mess around with it. I like kind of lo-fi jazz music, stuff like that is what I mess around with. Um, and I do a little bit of gaming still. One of the biggest reasons I do that, as well as this channel and stuff like that, I sit at home quite a bit if I'm not at work. I am a I'm not gonna say socially awkward. I have some slight social anxiety. I don't do well talking to people, um, which is one of the reasons I like doing videos like this, because I'm pretty much just sitting here talking to myself. Um, but I know I'm talking to people, but it's like nobody's watching me, like staring at me talking, and it kind of helps. Um, I also do some live streaming over on Twitch, which is a technically it's a gaming platform. I do stream games over there, but I also stream uh, when I'm working on graphics for people. I'm doing drawing. I draw digitally on the computer with a drawing tablet. I stream that. I play music in the background, just kind of relax. I have a couple friends I game with. We get in a call and fucking bullshit for a couple hours. Uh, I am a huge nerd outside of work and shit like that. I do play Dungeons and Dragons with friends, stuff like that. Just because, it's a small group. I can sit there, I can bullshit, have fun. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much what I do outside of work. I go bowling a lot, actually. That's another thing. Um, ah, sorry, I just got done eating. It's kind of like stuck in my mouth. Um, so my parents did a tournament or like league bowling before I was born. That's actually how my mom and stepdad met. And the night before I was born, my mom bowled in a tournament, left that tournament, and went straight to the hospital. And I was born the next day. And pretty much ever since I could walk or push a bowling ball, I've been bowling. I've actually got my own equipment. And I try to go twice a week. Depending on my work schedule, I'll go once a week sometimes. And I'll just sit there for probably 2 hours and just bowl. I'll put headphones in, listen to music, and just kind of. That's my extent of exercise, other than the mile and a half I have to walk for most of my jobs, um, just around the properties and stuff like that. But yeah, um, that's pretty much all I do outside. Um, but yeah, like I said, I do stream if anybody would like to come over and just hang out and kind of bullshit chat with me there live, ask questions, shit like that. If you want to come by when I'm doing graphic stuff and just kind of see what that's about, you know, I'll have the link for my Twitch channel down below. Come by and hang out, ask questions, shit like that. We can bullshit. But I'm gonna call it there, guys. I appreciate everybody that watches this video. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button down below. Comment below any like questions you have, topics to talk about, video suggestions, anything like that. Just let me know. Like I said, I appreciate everybody who watches. I will catch you guys next time. Remember, if you ain't spitting black, you ain't doing it right. Peace out, guys.